Board Stories TV is proudly presented by Cholo's Homestyle Mexican, located in the North Shore Marketplace, and OC16, exclusively on Oceanic Time Warner Cable. Aloha, and welcome to this special bodyboarding edition of Board Stories TV. We're down on the southeast corner of Oahu, side of the IBA Hawaii Sandy Beach Challenge.
That's right, we're here covering all of the action of the event and taking a behind-the-scenes look at all things bodyboarding. We're going to catch up with the bodyboarding legend Mike Stewart and check out the evolution of this high-flying sport. We're also taking a look at what the IBA Tour means to these bodyboard fanatics and zeroing in on the venue of Sandy Beach.
All right, I'm excited. There hasn't been an IBA event at Sandy since I don't even know when. Let's start off by decoding what makes this spot crank. Well known as one of the most consistent spots on the southern end of Oahu, Sandy Beach lays roots to bodyboarding history.
Can you explain to us why Sandy's is good for bodyboarding?
This is the spot, Sandy's is pretty close to the birthplace of bodyboarding period.
Kind of where the high performance bodyboarding really started out, because it's so consistent, so much power. Bodyboards need power.
Sandy Beach is a unique beach because you have basically 3 different peaks with 3 different type of waves. So you have full point, that kind of is a surfing, kind of a point breaky wave, and you got the gnarly reef break that is half point that goes into pipe littles. And pipe littles is half a reef break and half a sandbar. And then you have the shore break, which Sandy is mostly known for.
Of course, you got shore break, which is really good on the south, mixed with a trade wind swell, especially when it starts reaching like 3, 4, 5 feet, and we really start seeing it.
Half point is probably one of the better ways for just consistency. It might not be huge or anything, but it's always, there's enough energy, enough juice, it pushes you around. You can usually pop an air or do a flip.
Gosh, half points, it's a sick wave. It can break 1 foot or up to 4 or 5 feet, solid right on a really shallow shelf of reef.
It's a sort of slabby wave with a lot of current, and it has a lot of wedges across it, which is good for bodyboarding.
Whatever you could want for bodyboarding, and it's just one of the highest performing wave for bodyboarding.
Lefts, rights, ramps, barrels, whatever, and it's all sharp, real sharp, jagged, and it can cut you.
The reef, you can't tell from here, but it's actually really shallow even on a higher tide. And then you have a lot of coral heads that pop up out of nowhere.
For a bodyboarder around the world, it's like a dream, Always waves and always good fun.
You can surf here 300 plus days a year, and it's just a great venue for the kids to come. It's really the hot spot on Oahu for bodyboarding. It's kind of like the home, like Sunset is to surfing, as far as it's where everything started out, and people started cutting their teeth on the waves over here.
Stick around. The IBA Sandy Beach Challenge is just getting started, and we're diving right in. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Down at Sandy Beach, highlighting the IBA Hawaii Pro Tour's first stop. Making a comeback as a regional tour, the IBA Hawaii Series is a big deal for Hawaii's local bodyboarders.
The IBA International Tour, they have 8 to 10 contests worldwide, and there's a circuit that they follow. What the regional tour in Hawaii, and they have regional tours in different territories, the regional tour for Hawaii is huge. It really showcases the local talent. The purse money is good for locals. It gives them a platform to show their skills. It gives them entry, and we give them points and seating into pipe, right? So it's a stepping stone to get them to the next level.
This is the first event. We're hoping to do 4 to 5 events per year, hitting Oahu and the outer islands, so we can prepare our youth to get ready to compete against the world champion guys that are coming in from Australia and Europe and the other places.
It's a blessing that this event is actually here because we don't really have a contest. We don't have a circuit that we can collect points and actually learn how to compete, you know, strategies, wave count, timers, priority.
It's progressing, it's getting better. There's more contests, and the guys who run the contest, they actually see the potential that's everywhere, and it's good that they're running more contests everywhere.
It's legit pro tour in Hawaii. It's just gonna boost the sport and just stoke everybody out.
This comp will help qualify for pipe and just get us ready for the top level competition.
A lot of underground guys are in Hawaii, and there's no way for them to really show what they got, and this tour allows them to, you know, show talent. And yeah, it's exactly what bodyboarding needs, especially in Hawaii.
The structure here, I'm glad that they brought it back because I look forward to doing the contests, and I'm pretty sure the grounds look forward to doing the contests, so it's real organized and epic.
We're trying to run this event as close to World Tour standards as possible. We're trying to use the same technologies, format priority system, computer scoring. You know, we're making sure all the contestants enter 2 weeks before. We don't do any beach entries. So these guys got to act like professionals, show up, pay their entry fees. You know, it's pretty important for them to be here and to act like professionals and be professional.
Not only is it the first IBA Hawaii tour stop, but the sponsors that we have for this event are really unique for our sport. We've never had big names like Pepsi. And then a new sponsor, definitely, probably to any action sports or water sports for that matter, is Kellogg. And you know, for our sport, starting here small, if we can prove to these big companies that it's a worthy vehicle for them to be a part of, it's gonna take that sport to the next level where we want it to go sooner.
We're very excited to be part of this. As a company, I don't think we've done enough locally on a local level, and partnering with Pepsi was the best thing we did, because Pepsi's very active in the community, and it was time Kellogg's did something like this, and this is a perfect event, small event like this to kind of get our name out there, and this is the audience we're trying to reach, all these kids that bodyboard, so it's just a good fit, and we hope it's the beginning of a long relationship, the bodyboard tour.
We're coming right back with 9-time world champion Mike Stewart and a closer look at the wave riding sport of bodyboarding. Welcome back to the show. Before we get back to the IBA Hawaii Sandy Beach Challenge, we're going to take a closer look at the art of wave riding known as bodyboarding. As one of the pioneers of the sport, Mike Stewart first got his start working with bodyboard inventor Tom Morey.
You know, in early days living in Kona, I found out that Tom Morey was living there. So as soon as I kind of pieced the two together, here's the guy that created the thing I was so passionate about. You know, I was out riding by myself at these reefs and just so into it, and I found that the guy that invented the whole thing is right there in my backyard. And so I eventually sought out to get a job there and went to his development center, and he gave me a job just cleaning up, and we developed a relationship. And I don't know if he had the idea of where the sport would go or how it could be functional in more ways of consequence, but you know, one thing led to another, and you know, it's cool. To me, it's like almost an extension of, it's like a fast version of body surfing where you still feel intimate to the wave, but you have this planing surface that you can control. So it's in between, I guess, a regular surfing craft and just body surfing, where you know, it's still kinetic, the board's still kinetic, you can control the planing surface, but you can also go really fast. You know, going skageless is a whole other realm of speed because there's that much less resistance. So a smaller surface area than a normal surfboard, no skegs, and high speed. You can go really quick skipping on the top of these waves.
same, one and the same. How many of us are to blame?
Over the years, bodyboarding has transformed into a high-flying acrobatic show as the limits of amplitude started to push.
Prior to some of the first events at Pipe for bodyboarding, nobody was really intentionally trying to slam the lip out there and boost air and really get launched. For bodyboarding, it really started at Pipe, I think, where there's actually enough power and size that guys could actually get pretty massive air. And so to me, that was like a big step forward towards that whole next level of performance.
With a strong affinity for big waves and big barrels, Mike Stewart has developed a special relationship with Hawaii's most precious wave.
The first time I paddled out to Pipe, it was really a monumental experience for me. You know, I had been surfing by that time probably a solid like 12 or 15 years, slowly working my way up to bigger and better waves. And when I paddled out to Pipe, it was like a whole other level of hollowness and size and intensity. Even the crowd was just crazy. And so the first time I went out there and actually got it good, it was so engaging. I mean, I literally sat in the channel probably for about an hour and just watched it in awe. And then I slowly moved into it and started catching waves. But that first session was just like, man, this is the final frontier. I got to learn everything I can. I want to experience this place. And so I kind of committed myself to that wave for quite a while. And in the early days, there wasn't a lot of guys riding bodyboards out there. I have a great respect for all the guys surfing that place, and I hopefully am respectful in the water, and I think that respect probably wears off onto them, and they go, oh, okay, this guy's not going to be disrespectful, and he's going to be cool, and so I kind of slowly worked my way into the lineup like that.
Through dedication to the sport and much respect from his peers, Stewart's passion for bodyboarding continues to shine as his evolving role broadens.
Die hard, charges, magician in barrels, dominant, pipeline master, guru, genius.
Just straight up major, he's major.
Michael Jordan of bodyboarding.
Waterman,
Nemesis, friend,
the wizard,
Scientist,
humble, mentor, icon of the sport,
supporter of the sport.
He's a boss.
Living legend.
legend,
The legend, bro.
I feel my responsibility now as I get older is obviously to pass on my knowledge to the younger wave riders, as well as the bodyboarding sport, so that I can hopefully get it to a point where I can put back and start creating things. And I think this tour is actually a good example of that, where the foundation is solid. There's so many good riders in so many areas, and they don't really have a good venue for this. So this is the start of hopefully something great. I mean, I'd like to grow and follow Tom Mori's original goal, which is just to bring more people to the awareness of the ocean and experience the ocean more. And I think as a result of that, they'll respect it more and hopefully take care of it better. So if I can help do that, then I've succeeded.
We're getting deep into the event at the Sandy Beach Challenge. More IBA Hawaii action coming up. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the show, where the IBA Hawaii Pro Tour's first stop, the Sandy Beach Challenge, is heating up. Now into the quarters and semis, the stakes were raised as points and prize money were on the line in each of the divisions.
We have an open pro division, which anybody can enter. We have the junior pro division, which is just for the younger riders. And then we have a women's pro division, and we have a drop knee division.
Emotions running straight around your tongue, and we got the right connection, and it's easy to see. Love is just a trigger that I haven't yet squeezed, cause I'm dancing on your body while there's music in the air. Crowds drum, people be walking everywhere. I haven't heard a word and you haven't said a beat, while your eyes are run up and your hand is feeling on mine. Listen to the cheers filling up my eyes. Fill another cup into the morning rise. Moving to the sweat running down your thighs. Baby, won't you come on, give me one more night. Listen to the cheers filling up my eyes. Fill another cup into the morning rise. Moving to the sweat running down your thighs. Till the morning rise. I know you grab my hand and turn around. Heading towards the door, you got me wondering how. I got a girl like you who illuminate the room. Vibing to the groove of Bob Marley on the tunes as we pour some rum. Little darling, grab your cup and let's dance beneath the moon. I'll be stuck in your eyes till the morning sunshine, thinking there ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of pride. Listen to the cheers filling up my eyes. Fill another cup until the morning rise. To the sweat running down your thighs. Baby, won't you come on, give me one more night. Listen to the cheers filling up my eyes. Fill another cup until the morning rise. Moving to the sweat running down your thighs. Till the morning rise. Yeah.
It's finals time with the IBA Sandy Beach Challenge coming up next. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, where the finals are about to hit the water at the IBA Hawaii Pro Tour's first stop, the Sandy Beach Challenge. First up was the drop knee division, ready to duke it out. In a very close battle, Sandy Beach local Josh Trotter put up some good numbers, but Maui local Matt Crilly squeaked out the win by sticking to the lefts.
Stoked, because that's what I gotta say. I don't know, it's like still kind of like shocked. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It just was super heavy and shallow on the right for some reason. I pulled in and it was perfect, and I just kept slipping, so I decided to go left. I guess the left pulled off, let's see.
Up next, the women had their shot, and the youngest competitor in the field, Maya Hanzawa, charged with the rest of the girls. All-around water woman Melanie Bartels showed up at the event just to have fun, but the humble Westsider ended up with the win.
I'm pretty stoked to win. I didn't think I did the best I could, but it was kind of slow. All of us was kind of scattered out there, but I mean, you just had to make the best of the conditions out there, but it was fun.
Representing the future of the sport, the junior boys put on a show. Taking top honors was one of the stars of the younger generation, Kauai kid Tanner McDaniel.
Yeah, it was fun. I got a wave right off the back. I was just like, okay, now I got to get another one. I just went out and waited, and then I got a good left all the way, did a flip, and then just ran back out and just waited until the buzzer blew, I guess.
Last to hit the water was the top talent of the pro division. As one of the standouts of the event, Maui's Jacob Romero did not disappoint, hucking crazy flips at will, putting a combo on the field. But Kauai boy Matt Holzman scrapped his way back.
I fell into last place and comboed, and I just somehow managed to catch a couple, and I just did my best.
Nearing the end of the heat, Matt found a side wedger that would do the trick.
It just looked like a little raggedy side wave, and then it kind of just formed into like a full-on combo wave, and I've kind of visualized this since I was a little kid, so it's just like a dream come true. I don't know, I was so stoked, pretty humbled, really humbled to be able to like have this opportunity and actually do good in it and achieve one of my major goals.
Well, I'd say this event was a success, wouldn't you, Mahina?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Congratulations to all of the winners and all who entered, came down and supported.
That's right, without any of you, none of this could happen. You know who you are.
And don't forget to keep an eye out for more on the IBA Hawaii Tour. You can go to ibahawaiitour.com for more information.
Well, that's it for us. Mahalo for watching, and aloha.